Another Brick fan with a look at the 2021 Advent calendars. This is day 13. This year I'm reviewing the City, Star Wars, Avengers, and Harry Potter Advent calendars. That's 4 out of the 5 that were released this year. I'm not doing the Friends calendar. But let's go back and take a look at what we opened yesterday. So starting with City, we got Duke DeTrain as a snowman. From Star Wars, we got a TIE fighter. In the Avengers calendar, we got a helicarrier. And then from Harry Potter, we got a cart that was used to drive through Gringotts. Let's go ahead and get into the day 13 builds. Here we are with the City Advent calendar. We're halfway through, so let's go ahead and get started on day 13 right here in the top row. And it looks like a table with some food on it. Here's our little table, and it has these little archways underneath as the legs, which I thought turned out quite nicely. Looks like a cookie here, a candle, perhaps a drink or beverage over here. And this is probably some kind of chocolate cake or chocolate, like maybe a giant hollow chocolate that's got other treats inside of it. It's kind of up to your imagination. But a nice little holiday table here for day 13 in our City Advent calendar. Let's go ahead and move on to our next Advent calendar. Here we have the Star Wars Advent calendar, where day 13 is up here in row 1, so we'll take a look here. And it looks like a Scout Trooper. Here's our Scout Trooper. Once again, really nice printing in all the black here. Black arms instead of the white arms like we saw on the Stormtrooper. Good printing of the Stormtrooper armor or the Scout Trooper armor here. The different back printing here. I really like this Scout Trooper helmet. And like the Stormtrooper helmet, it is kind of dual molded with a black insert in there to preserve or create that look we have. And then once again, the angry clone face as for our Scout Trooper, like we see with Stormtroopers as well. Let's go ahead and move on to our next Advent calendar. Here we have the Avengers Advent calendar. We're looking for day 13, which is right here in the top row. And it looks like we have a few more presents. So here we have a couple of presents. This one's done in red and dark blue with a star decoration on the top. And this, I think, is designed as kind of a stocking. So there's the striping on the bottom and the toes here. And then there's a clip on top so it can be lifted. Apparently it's a large stocking, which is great. Now a couple of nice present type builds. Let's move on to the next Advent calendar. Here's our final Advent calendar. This is Harry Potter, and day 13 is right here in the top row. So let's open that up, and it looks like another decorative piece. This looks like a vault door. Here we have the vault door, and as you see, it's on a nice little hinge here. A little step up into the vault. So that is one of the vaults of Gringotts. Now that we've opened all of day 13, let's go back and review today's builds. Here are the 4 builds from day 13. And we have, from City, we got this nice table of goodies along with the candle, a Scout Trooper from Star Wars, couple of more presents for Avengers, this giant stocking. I like how they added this little holder for it, so it could obviously representing a large stocking that has to be lifted with a crane perhaps. And then the present looks good in this red and blue with that star on the top. Finally, we have this vault door from the Gringotts Bank Vault. which looks very nice. And I like how it was put together with this little hinge here. And now that we've looked at all the day 13 builds, I hope you'll join me tomorrow for day 14. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Subscribe to see more of my LEGO reviews. I've left links to several of my review playlists up here on the screen.